Started this garden back in 1987. We used to plant everything right straight into the ground. But as you see, all these little voles and rodents have moved in on us, taking our garden over. And the more studying we did on it, what to do here, I suggest to quit growing in the ground and go with raised beds. So this is our first 2 raised beds. We got this material for free, some old bent up feeding troughs. And we line these up with this real thick felt liner filter stuff from our local paper mill that we got for free. But the voles somehow got in this, moles or voles, but they've taken over these 2 beds. We still grow on them, but they get a lot of it, which I guess they're hungry too. We made some raised beds out of old sinks for little plants that I got off the jobs here and there. Some old barrels we put in the ground.
Those are for flowers only.
Flowers only. This is another freebie from one of the ranchers. It works good, but it does get kind of hot out in the sun, so I can't quite give you the report on that. I used to have my strawberries on this cement thing in a raised bed, but it was poorly constructed, had a lot of holes in the side. I just used some old cedar posts and stacked them on top of each other, put fence posts on the side to hold them, filled it full of dirt. But all the chipmunks, squirrels moved into it, made a home on the bottom of it, and they got every strawberry we had to eat. So I ended up taking that out, building a new bed over here for the strawberries. Made it bigger. And of course the chipmunks are still in it, but I do get a few strawberries now. And this just didn't really come out real tight either. So we keep looking at ideas for raised beds. I got lots of vole activity and mole activity right here in my blackberries. Yeah, they're getting to them now.
So here's something. I'm growing 7 cherry tomato plants just for the squirrels and chipmunks, so maybe they won't eat the tomatoes that I want to can.
They're going to eat it all. We're transplanting some raspberries this morning. When my old pickup gave up on me, I took the canopy off and made a raised bed out of that. Still has my old hang glider racks on it. Use them for legs. Now it's worked pretty good for the last couple of years. Nothing's got into it except for chipmunks and squirrels. And we had a couple tents, garden tents, but they've worn out, come apart. So we just kind of hang things off the frames. Tomato plants go in there and tether up the sides. And here's the newest raised bed we're doing. We're constructing that right now. We're doing this one out of bricks, blocks. We're going to use that stuff for a liner on the bottom. Got this at home Depot. I don't really know what they even call this stuff, but it's like $9 for 2 by 8 foot section, and we got 4 of them to lay in the bottom of that. This is going to be 16 by 4 feet by 16 inches high when we're done. So we're going to finish this up today. I'll shoot some video of our progress on this. Leave the end open so we can hand truck our dirt in. And I got the 2 sides and the end done now. And ground cover it. Put our screens in next. Then we'll be ready to start moving this big compost pile of dirt that we've been working on for a couple of years now. All these rocks in here looking like strawberries. I'm about ready to add a whole bunch more. Here is the raised bed, all finished. So we put garden dirt from the bag in this, wood chips in the bottom, a lot of mulch. She dug up some stumps and put in that rotten wood. And added some more of our own soil on top from our own compost piles. Some of our dirt there. That was the compost pile out here. That's been going for almost 2 years. It's better dirt when you dig down in it. The final results of our raised bed. I'm going to fill these up, gravel the bottoms, fill them up with dirt, and raise peppermint in them, which is supposed to detour the critters. They don't like peppermint oil, any of that stuff. Who knows, maybe they'll just hold their nose and go right through it for the good stuff. Yeah, time to do a little watering too, I think. Get this turned on. These metal hoses working really good for a garden type hose. They never kink. They don't hang up on nothing. You drag them all over the place. But the rubber hoses, they seem to hang, grip everything, and kink. So if you're having hose problems in your garden, try one of these metal hoses. Get them on Amazon. That's where we found ours. And it's been going now for 2 years and no problems. It's the best hose we've had yet in the garden.